about 10,000, 20,000 more than me.
Right,
so right now, I'm at 70,000 a year. He got to be at 100,000.
Okay,
Why would I want a man that could barely provide the same lifestyle that I could provide for myself?
Because there's no gender role.
No, I don't think I said it. So what?
No judgment zone.
Okay. I said what I practice. You might practice Jesus. You might be Buddhist. You might be Islam. I practice hypergamy. I date men on a higher caliber than myself. If I work for Con Edison and I am the electrician man, I'm a supervisor. Okay, I'm not the electrician man. You're not fucking the hell.
Explain to everybody what hypergamy is.
Hypergamy is dating someone on a superior level.
So that nobody takes this quote out of context.
Okay.
Because we're gonna take it for what it is, and you all are taking it out of context. Not. I'm just speaking of fact right now. When Cardi B is saying, I don't cook and I don't clean, she's speaking for her and her situation. She does not cook, she does not clean, she never cooked, she never cleaned for a man, and she got a ring. So understand what context she's talking in. We're not talking about a context and saying, hey, look, I didn't cook and clean, I met my man, I love him so much, I'm cleaning for him now, or I'm cooking for him now.
I never said that.
No, I know that. I'm just saying.
Let him go.
But at the same time, we gotta take the quote for what it is. We're not switching and turning the quote and trying to make it fit what you're trying to say. We're saying what she's saying, and we're speaking directly on that. Now, when you go ahead and bounce on it, speaking in the reference of that quote, there is no man who's gonna stay with a girl who is not in a position that can financially hold down the entire household and everything that's coming for the family, and she's not contributing. By cooking and cleaning, he's saying, hey, look, she's saying, I don't have to cook and clean even if I'm at home. You understand what she's saying? So if, Danny, you think you're going to be at home and you're not going to do nothing in that household, I'm telling you right now, more likely than not,
Danny, I got you and Rico in the same shot, so you can answer your question.
Breathe,
Danny.
More likely than not, that man is going to leave you. So when I was saying, what I was saying is this, there is no, chill. What I'm saying is,
Her lip is flickering right now. Look at her fucking lip.
Danny's
Look
about to
at
go.
her lip. Her lip is like.
Danny's gonna go. Look. I want to make sure y'all understand something. For men, especially men in good position, a man who is confident in himself, he's getting to the bag, and let's say he feels like he's good looking to society, right? He is not going to stay with a girl who's going to stay at home, and while he's going out and executing, making all the dollars, and then he comes home and you're not doing nothing. Yeah. And I'm not saying it's a dirty house, because guess what? No man is going to stay in a dirty house of that success. He's going to clean it himself or pay somebody to clean it. Right. But I promise you, the day that he gets a girl who is contributing to the household, whoever was not is getting out. So, women, do not follow that quote, please. I'm trying to help you. It will be detrimental.
Like you said, we're not Cardi B. We're not this bitch.
So, Cardi B, all that stuff about not cook, no man's gonna have, even with a kept woman. Some dudes do have the sugar babies or whatever, or even a kept wife where she really is just there just to have kids. And they will hire a maid or whoever just to clean up the house instead of her cleaning. But if you don't have it like that, and you put down or lay down the law, if you will, I don't know, and I've told this to women. I wouldn't want to. You got a lot of dudes that move in with women, whatever that means. I've had to explain this to women. They'll move in with women, and the woman's place is already in shambles, clothes everywhere, so on and so forth, dirt. And I've shown videos like that, which I'll probably link one here. But if you're a man of any type of status, you're not going to tolerate that, or you're not even going to tolerate her messing up your place. Because some women will come to your place and leave cups and glasses around and, stuff on the floor, and I don't even tolerate that. Yo, we got to do better than that, man. So a man of status, of stature, a man who's about his business, who's clean himself, as dudes typically like to be clean. A dude who's on top of his stuff, who keeps his nails and everything else clean. He's not a dirty D-bro, if you know what I mean. Yo, cars clean. All these things are clean, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that to say I'm not going for that. But let's get back to it. Let's see what Danny talk about. She's always exciting.
people. We don't got all this money, right? We all got jobs. Most women go to work. They have a 9 to 5. They got kids to take care of when they get home. And it's kind of like, it's not the back in the day where men go to work and then they bring in the bacon. It's not like that no more. You know what I'm saying? And I went to a trip with you and your wife. I see her cooking and stuff, but because she enjoys it. She loves and she's doing it. You're not them like, you gotta cook and clean. You can't do that to her. That's not who she is. I see she make the rules.
And she cook good.
She's doing it because she loves you. She loves you. She loves her kids, and she's doing it. We are doctors. We are lawyers. We got jobs. We are entertainers. And we can't even sit at home and do nothing no more because rent is too high. You're gonna be like, babe, I can't pay $2,500 every month by myself. I'm gonna have to go to work too. So don't sit there and be like, oh, cooking, cleaning. I'm doing it because I want to do it.
So
it's not a job.
City Hall. I make 70
$1,000?
a year.
Ooh, no. That's only $35
Yeah,
an
that's pretty
hour.
basic.
What do you mean? $35 an hour is good money.
No, I get paid $31 an hour, $32 an hour, and that's like shit. So,
No, but listen to what he's saying.
Wait, so when if he's making something like yours, it's not okay.
No.
You see what I be saying, yo?
Wait, no, let me finish. I practice hypergamy. I don't know what the fuck other bitches
What's hypergamy?
practice.
Break it down.
It's when I date men above my caliber.
Okay.
I don't date
got
men
4
on my
hours
same
I do
level.
too.
No, I'm talking about.
She practices hypergamy. 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 And Danny up there, I do too. You practice hypergamy, baby. I hear you. 70 grand is not good. I mean, guys, you can't knock a lady. If that's how she's getting down. I mean, this ain't one of those shows that a lot of you bros like to watch. Yeah, she shouldn't be asking for that kind of money. How dare she want a man that makes that much? If that's what she wants, that's what she wants. Is that realistic? Who cares? Women can dream though. But if she's able to pull that, let her pull it. Why are you mad about what it is that she wants? I never did understand you guys with that, man. You know, you shoot your shot. She don't want to deal with you. Oh well. There's some women that'll stick with you. You making 20,000, 30,000. Get with those women. Same way, how some women will be like, they want this type of guy, but you don't qualify for that kind of guy. So stick with the average guy. Hey man, I never have a problem with who women want at the end of the day, man. You know.
Oh, I'm talking about 10,000, 20,000 more than me.
Alright,
so
so
right now, I'm
listen.
at 70,000 a year. He got to be at 100,000.
Okay,
Why would I want a man that could barely provide the same lifestyle that I could provide for myself?
Because there's no gender role.
No,
I don't think he knows. I don't think he knows.
But you know what's so funny?
I'm just saying,
Nikki,
like-
no.
judgment zone,
I
right?
said it. So what?
No judgment zone.
Okay. I said what I practice. You might practice
Yeah.
Jesus. You might be Buddhist. You might be Islam. I practice hypergamy. I date men on a higher caliber than myself.
Alright,
If I work for Con Edison and I am the electrician man, I'm fucking the supervisor. Okay? I'm not fucking the other electrician man.
You're not fucking the hell.
Explain to everybody
If
what hypergamy is.
Hypergamy is dating someone on a superior level than.
I can't believe none of these people know what hypergamy is at the end of the day. You know, and they're supposed to be within this dating spaces. Shout out to 8 at the table. I'm not knocking it, but it's just the fact that nobody here, and she's like, even though she's mispronouncing it, she's trying to put them up on game, and they're just like, I don't know what that is. Obviously, all you red pillars and red pill warriors, and you guys, you know what it is.
So let's say I work for Con Edison. I am the mechanic. I'm not breeding or fucking another mechanic. I'm fucking the supervisor. If I could get to the CEO, that's what I'm doing.
That makes
Because
sense.
I am going to be with the man that could better provide for our children and our generation. That's just me. That's why I say gold digger is a broke white man's word for the men that can't afford the women that they want. Because they're going to be like, oh, you don't got this? All right, boom. I'm going to the next man that could provide me with the lifestyle I want. And it don't have to be rich, famous, YSL bags, and nothing like that. You got to think about generations. Why would I want my kids to grow up in the projects? Why would I want my kids to not afford to go to college? Like, you got to understand. So this is what I practice. So it's like, if I'm in the company and I'm the employee, I ain't gonna be fucking the janitor. I'm not gonna be fucking the same nigga the same man that's on my level. I'm gonna be fucking the EO, sis.
You
and y'all can
smart.
take it how y'all want. It's not gold digging. It's called hypergamy. So y'all chicks that don't know, it's not called gold digging. That's
not.
like the slang, okay?
But
the
like-
bad slang. It's a
So
bad
it's called
perception.
hypergamy.
Hypergamy.
You know, like, a
It's
woman
not.
job. You know what a woman job is?
Gold.
Do you know what a
No, it's a practice. No, it's a practice, baby. It's a practice. Let me know. Because if a chick makes $12,000 a year and she date him,
He probably practiced hypergamy. Let him go.
alright.
So her goal is to.
I don't have no goal. I said what I
A
practice.
woman's practice,
I'm with
her
you.
goal
Go.
is to dig for the right guy, aka gold digger, hypergamy, hyper.
What?
Yo, let's
A goal. Yo, fuck out of here.
Let's go.
Can you coach him, please?
Go ahead.
Alright,
Tell him
what
to
I'm trying to tell you is that the actual word is called gold.
That's what I was trying to say.
digger.
Gold, not gold.
Now, for example,
Gold digger. I mean, there's gold digging and hypergamy. I wouldn't. It's not the same thing, man. It is. You got women who just are out for material things and what a guy can, just trinkets. It's guns and butter out here, folks. You got women that just want trinkets, that's just dealing with guys for just on a temporary basis, just to get their little bag up, not for, as she was kind of alluding to, generational wealth, family building, so on and so forth. Is it a wrong thing? Is it a wrong thing to tell your daughters to strive for the best, or don't end up with, don't deal with this type of guy? A lot of you guys would go back and forth and say women are hypergamous, so on and so forth. We get it. If that's what she wants to do, let her do her. You know, there's so many women out here. You guys get caught up. You see how far it'll get some of these women. Sometimes they end up unhappy. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they are one of many women when they deal with these type of men. But if it works for her, let it work for her, man. Do you guys. You can't force a woman to like you or want you. You need to be with me. Why are you doing this? You're a gold digger, so on and so. Man, for every gold digger, there's a dude that's basically showing her where to dig it. Yo, here's my goal. Take it. Say less. So all this back and forth trying to convince her, man. You bros need to cut it out, man. You bros need to cut it out. Facts.
G-O-L-D.
gold, that's in yellow gold. 24.
Okay, you're done. But like, done.
I was actually doing you a favor.
Hold on a second.
You wasn't. I don't need you to speak up for me.
Okay, let's relax here.
Let's politic for a second. Let's think about this from a logical standpoint.
Yeah.
Very pragmatic standpoint, right? A woman or man, right? If a woman is digging for silver, she's digging for silver. If she's digging for copper, she's digging for copper. If she's digging for bags, she's digging for bags. If she's digging for trips, she's digging for trips. But if a woman is digging for wealth, stability, and generational wealth, isn't that a little bit different? Like, she's really thinking ahead. She's not.
I would just say, and I haven't seen this video as much as you guys like to say that. Oh, you watched it already. You know what she was gonna. No, I didn't. It's completely different in terms of that. You know, I wouldn't want my daughter to be struggling, regardless of. GR, why aren't you teaching your daughter to struggle? She should be struggling. I don't want my daughter to struggle, even though I want her to have her stuff together and be presentable for this is what a man is looking for in you. I don't want her to just be making it. Nah, this dude needs to be able to take care of her and whatever kids they have.
I don't want to be in these projects forever. I don't want to give my prized possession, no disrespect to women, which is my pussy and my brain and my heart and my loyalty, to just any man. She's saying to herself, you're not going to get me pregnant, so I could pull a stroller up and down Broad Street. You understand? All she's saying is like, I'm going to push a stroller up and down Fifth Ave.
You know what my dad told me?
Go ahead, Dad.
My dad told me a woman's job is to support a man emotionally, physically, mentally, support his dreams. A woman's job is not to provide. My dad told me you don't gotta go 50-50 with a man. I don't want you to go through what I went through with your mom.
I never said anything about somebody being.
She's horrible. She's horrible. She's supposed to go 50. She's horrible.
And a millionaire or whatever. When I talk about hypergamy, it just means a person on a bigger status than me, someone on a bigger stature.
That is
so,
a big stature.
so if I'm making 80,000, which is close to sometimes what I make, okay?
80 grand.
80
And I'm
grand.
making 60. Together, you
That's
put
not
that
but that's not hypergamy. Hypergamy is to
I
do
mean,
that.
that's like 8 grand a
But
month
I'm
after
telling you what
taxes.
I
You have
practice.
both.
I'm talking about the guy that's making the 90, the guy that's making the 100. But this is something that I practice. You know why? Because I'm thinking about my.
Have you bagged a husband yet, though? You're practicing it. That's my thing. Have you bagged one yet, though? Have you got that ring on your finger? You got that commitment? You say I'm practicing. I mean, by, spreading eagle is something completely different. But hey, do your thing, baby.
My kids. You understand? I'm thinking about our grandkids. So my thing is, some women fall in love. Great. I feel like I could love somebody that can make 100 grand a year.
You know what's so crazy? You know what's so crazy, Alan?
Wait,
hold on.
Oliver called them gold diggers. I'm not sitting here saying I'm only gonna mess with dudes with money, but when you dating and you sitting there, you making your 80 grand a year, but this dude make only 50, you like, you know what? No.
That's trash.
It's messed up. But guys could be like that with women. Guys could be like that.
Can't be like that with
I
you.
have my own house. I have this, but you live with your mother in a basement.
Yo, we can't
You
be
have
like
4
that with
baby
you.
fathers.
Wait, hold on.
Rico,
No, we can't be like that with you.
First from the church.
First, I'm gonna tell you what I believe a gold digger is, right?
Yeah, okay.
A gold digger is someone, like Alan said, can be deceived, right? Because at that point, your sole purpose is looking for what is a mathematical finance. So because your sole purpose is a mathematical finance, there's nothing else for you there. You and that person could have nothing in common. To me, a gold digger is somebody who's happy with being unhappy because everything
money.
Unhappy.
That I
No.
agree with.
Being unhappy in terms of you don't connect with that man. You can't love that man the way you could love somebody else. You can't take care of that
I
man
agree.
because you don't care about that
I
man.
agree.
But you're
agree.
sitting there settling because of a figure. You're a gold digger. That's what a gold digger is.
I agree.
Now, my point is this. A lot of people that are practicing hypergamy, right? We're gonna
It's not a quotation, it's a real word.
We're gonna practice
Hypergamy.
hypergamy, right? Whoever is practicing that,
Or
could be
hypergamy.
practicing.
One of the
Stop.
ones
I'm
is,
talking, yo. I'm talking.
Hypergamy.
I'm talking.
One of the other,
So look, people who are practicing
She's still messing up the word. But shout out to you, though, baby, for trying. I feel you.
things along those lines, or looking for somebody who's making even $20,000-$30,000 more a year than you, which really isn't that much because tax is gonna take a lot of that regardless. But when you're searching for somebody for where they are at right now, that does not dictate where they can go. You could have passed down on somebody who could have been your soulmate, the one you really, really, really genuinely loved once you got to know him because they wasn't making a certain amount of figure. Let's just say if I came up to a girl 5 years ago when I was working a retail job, right, and she passed me up because I was working a retail job, now she's watching me on television right now.
But what was she doing when you was working a retail job?
She could have been working right next to me. That's my point. She could have been working a retail job somewhere else in wherever it may be. But
Rico, I gotta argue that point.
Nah,
You
because-
know I love your points, but what I'm saying
I
is,
love it
Rico,
too. I really
a woman
do.
could have
I love
met
it
you
too.
at 16 and know you was going to
Yeah, like nobody
Yeah,
knows that.
because
Another
you're saying what
No,
if.
stop. Let me go.
But you had goals in life.
Listen. That's another problem. A lot of people are settling with people for potential. You understand potential is not real. You know that, right? So just because, hey, look, you got goals. Yeah, you're making $70K a year. Yeah, you have wants and desires and you have plans. Guess what? Those plans cannot fall through. And in 10 years, 15, 20 years from now, you will be the same person at the same job, but you had goals, you had ambition, but you didn't succeed. There's a 5% margin of succeeding people. And I want to let you know that 95% of people are not going to succeed.
Facts.
So because 95% of people are not going to succeed, you need to be a partner. And what Alan was saying, if I'm making 70 and you're making 70, now together we're making 140, we're going to make our 140 make $1 million.
Do your thing at the end of the day. That's how it is. Do your thing. Choose who you want to be with. Vet who you want to be with. Whoever you want to be with. I can't knock a woman if that's what she wants. If you choose to date her, you know what time it is. Do your investigation and everything, and figure out if that's who you want to be with, man. If not, let them go on their way, man. There's another one. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Cali and Link with that one-on-one. Follow me on Instagram. Purchase all of my books and merch. Look out for the dating channel. Look out for the dating show. We're approaching 50K. I appreciate you guys. Doing a giveaway part. We're doing a party once I hit 50K. Doing some giveaways, man. I appreciate you guys. And with that being said, man, this is Wisdom. Peace be upon you all. Mercy and blessings of the Almighty. Catch you guys on the next one. I'm out. Peace.
It's God's beat maker.
And I don't know. I will put a light in the sky for the G's that done turn memory from go. Blessings we send to the ghetto youth them.